Warning, this show contains strong language and topics that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised.
Now get the cards, the darts from my generation. I'll take the come on, let's get it on. Don't get the loss, the money. We're in this together and do it all. They said that nothing's forever, and they refuse to see the change in me. Why won't they wake up?
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to the Suplah, which coincides and resides in Suplah City. I am Andy Quad, and with me, maybe a lot, is Sam Brooks.
You're on the ball today, Andy. I will say that intro is one of the best you've ever done. Like, bravo. Bravo. Let's give it up for Andy Kwan here. That was a Hall of Fame contender. The Suplah Hall of Fame contender.
Ba, 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 ba.
Home to
Oh my God.
many giants such as Tony and Dragon and Glenn Fielding. And that's it. Andy Kwan, you're a shoo-in for fourth inductee.
Yay! Ba, 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 ba. I'm not leaving, by the way. You're making it sound like I'm going to quit. Like, I'm not going anywhere.
No. You're going to be inducted into the Super Hall of Fame, and then you'll quit. Like Ric Flair.
As I zoom in for no reason.
Anyway, speaking of zooming in for no reason, Monday Night Raw happened this past Monday. When else?
Sadly, it did, yes.
You're probably thinking, hey guys, you are talking about Raw, right? You can see in the title up there, oop-doop-de-doo. But why? Why are you talking about Raw? Raw has never been good. Well, dear audience, who has the same exact voice as me, I'm going to tell you why. It's because this past Raw was the worst I've seen in fucking forever. It was terrible. It was terrible for actual reasons. Not reasons being that it's like, oh, it's 3 hours long. We can't control that. It's down to bad booking and terrible storylines and just Andy, you're going in blind, right? Because you haven't experienced this past week's Raw, have you?
I can't subject myself to 3 hours of shit.
Nope. You can't even subject yourself to the YouTube highlights conveniently placed by WWE themselves.
This is the thing as well. Like, when I was doing the Raw review, I wasn't watching Raw. I was looking at the highlights. I couldn't be asked to sit through 3 hours of this shit. Then I got a job, and I was like, no, I don't want to sit through 3 hours of this shit. I could do better things with my free time. Like, I don't know, masturbate and cry afterwards or something. Like, I don't want to fucking watch this shit show that features a 9,000-year-old man with a mask that starts with a 20-minute promo from The Authority or Paul Heyman or Seth Rollins and John Cena saying that this title is a symbol of opportunity. God bless the United States of America. The U.S. Open Challenge starts now.
Hang on, since when was Eric Cartman the fucking United States champion, Andy?
The point is, it's the same shit.
You will respect my United States championship.
I would prefer that, to be honest. So it's literally the same shit week in and week out. It's the drizzling shit.
But this, as you would say, drizzling shit, was turned up to 10 this week. And we're going to just go through what happened on this week's Raw, and we're going to explain why the shit is bad, and for what reasons, okay? So,
Okay.
You've already said it, the show opens with a 20-minute promo from one of the following: The Authority, John Cena, or Paul Heyman. Do you want to guess who started off Raw this week?
Bow down to the king.
Nope. Your favorite wrestler, Kane. Kane kicks off Raw because The Authority...
Why?
This is a plot point of this week's show. The Authority are running late to their own show. The Authority are running late, so Kane is put in charge.
Why?
And he has to book the card whilst the show is going, they always do this. There's never an unseen entity that books the card of the Raw you're about to see before Raw. The card is booked either in the opening segment or within the first hour of the show. To what end? What happened to just having a show before the show started? Am I crazy for wanting that?
I don't get it. This fucking thing is it's the most boring. Like they're stuck in like this fucking holding pattern, and it's not even good. I could understand if it was working and it was good. Like it's a broke, don't fix it, as the saying goes. It's broken, fix it.
Yes, this has been broken for about 3 years now, I would say.
Like no wonder no one's watching this shit. Like this got like one of the worst ratings. Like every week. It's like Raw has got the worst rating ever. Then it's like the worst rating ever, and it just keeps going down.
Keeps going
and
down.
It's going like it's. If I was the USA Network, I'd just be like, "What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing, WWE? Why is your programming so bad?"
What are you doing?
But do you want to know what this main event of Raw is going to be? Because Kane books the main event of Raw. Who do you think it involves, Andy?
I'm gonna have to choose the flame thing again on this.
Yeah, you are.
It's obviously Kane,
Yeah. He
the demon.
is going to be facing Seth Rollins.
Oh my god! Please make it stop.
And I know what you're thinking. Hang on.
Please.
Isn't this match already scheduled for the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view this month? Yes, it is. But this is different. Do you want to know why? Because it's going to be a lumberjack match.
Fucking hate Kane.
So
I hate lumberjack matches. I hate Kane.
Why do you hate lumberjack
fucking
matches? What's your hatred for
That
this match
guy's
like?
Kane.
Why do you hate lumberjack matches, Andrew?
Shit. Like,
Everyone
all the
stands
good-
around outside doing nothing and
Nothing.
occasionally
Yeah, that's
punches
like
someone.
they just block my view.
Yep.
Like, oh, just go. Why is it got to do with lumberjacks?
I don't
Why
know.
is it got to do with lumberjacks?
I don't know. But do they like trees?
It's just a match where they stand around and do nothing. And then the heel gets thrown out and the faces beat up the heel and the fucking face gets thrown out and the heels beat up the face. Just generic and shit. Make it stop.
I'm not even past the first opening segment and you're already boiling mad. But it continues with
Sadly, yes.
with a different kind of promo. It's a promo from Dean Ambrose and Randy Orton.
Okay.
Now they are, for some reason, teaming up tonight. And they're going to be in a match against The New Day.
They're the only good thing about this whole
The
thing.
New Day are carrying this product at this point, and I know that's probably a really smarky thing to say, and everyone's going to be like, oh, you would say that. But it's true.
It's true.
It's
Xavier
true.
Woods is my most improved wrestler of the entire year. Fact.
All three of them are most improved, I think. Because before
Xavier
this, they
Woods
weren't
was like
doing
the most
anything.
irrelevant guy ever.
They were
and
all
now he's
irrelevant.
on-
None of
on
them
his-
were doing anything interesting.
If you have to scale it. At
Yeah,
least
sure,
Hogan
if you
has
scale
a
it.
lot every now and then.
True, but fuck, I can't remember a single thing they were doing before the New Day, but either way, Ambrose and Orton are in the ring and they're talking and shit, and then New Day come out and they do their New Day thing, and they allude to how many factions in WWE history Randy Orton has been in, causing Randy Orton to corpse. It's like, Jesus, Randy, how many groups have you been in? And he just loses it. Can't blame him. It's true.
Yeah. He's been in Evolution, Legacy, The Authority.
Rated RKO.
Oh, Christ.
Those are the main four that I
Yeah,
think.
I can't think of any.
I think
But
they
that's a
they
lot.
just named those first three, but yeah, too many. So we got the New Day versus Dean Ambrose and Randy Orton. The New Day win, of course, because they are in fact the tag team champions, and they should win their match because they're champion. Remember this. Remember this. The champions should win their matches. Remember this. This comes up again twice later. Okay?
I don't like where this is heading, Sam.
I know you don't, but
I feel it's got something to do with Kane.
Maybe, but we'll get to that later. Now we have... Hey, Andy.
Hello.
You remember TakeOver? Respect? You remember Bayley vs. Sasha Banks in that 30-minute Iron Man match?
I have a story about that, man.
He has a story about this match, ladies and gentlemen. Tell the
It
story.
took me forever to watch this thing! Because the WWE Network sucks! I couldn't get it to work on my laptop. I couldn't get it to work on my Xbox, because every time, like, every so often, it would just skip 5 seconds for no reason. So it would just miss moves and key parts of the match. I'm just like, why am I paying $9.99 for this shit? And I was like, maybe it's my internet's fucked. So I went on like the BBC iPlayer and YouTube and fucking Pornhub and everything else works. Fucking brilliant that I don't have to fucking pay for. But the one thing I pay for doesn't fucking work. Anyways, but then I got it to eventually work and the match was good.
It was good. It wasn't the greatest of all time. It was a good match.
The one in Brooklyn was better.
One in Brooklyn was better, but this did make history, not because of their gender, yes, but it was a good match because of the talent. That's what JBL said, actually. Weird quote coming from JBL, but Raw recapped that entire event, that entire series of events leading up to that big event, that big match, and they highlighted Sasha Banks in particular. So naturally, the next match was Nikki Bella versus Naomi.
Why?
With Sasha Banks standing at ringside, doing nothing.
Oh my god, I think I fucking...
This is my problem with the
What
whole
is
revolution.
the point?
They have this revolution going on in NXT
There is
only.
no revolution!
There is no revolution on the main roster, I'm sorry. What about this is revolutionary?
It is bollocks!
No, but the best part about this is that the crowd obviously chanted, "We want Sasha," because they're in Chicago for this. Smarkiest crowd
And you
where the
just played
smart.
a video on the big screen
Mm-hmm.
of Sasha Banks wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't she not wrestling at this show?
No. The best part is, after the chants subsided, one Brie Bella grabs the microphone and starts chanting, "We want Sasha," from the top of the announce table. I want you to imagine for a second a 12-year-old boy whose testicles are firmly inside his own body.
So me until about a couple of years ago. Right, got it.
Imagine you, standing on the top of the table,
I'm on a table.
saying, "We want Sasha" about 5 times before Sasha Banks clotheslines your legs. Guess what happened? And then Nikki Bella beat Naomi. Who cares? You know, it's not like Sasha Banks has any relevance or any worth or anything. No, you want to focus on Nikki Bella and Naomi.
This is the problem.
And
It's
have
like,
Sasha Banks standing at ringside doing nothing.
This is the, like, I don't get it. Like, you had fucking you had Stephanie and Charlotte and Becky and the other people at ringside that take over Respect.
Mm.
You play this video, you don't use her on your main show.
Mm-hmm.
And the best thing is, Vince was at Brooklyn.
Yeah.
If you watch the WWE 24 thing, he's at fucking Brooklyn.
He
He
was
was there.
He was
He was watching it.
He was
Are you
watching.
blind?
Are you
Maybe
blind?
he is. I don't know.
He's booking blind. This plays into the whole problem with the booking, because they're not booking Banks on any kind of important show like Raw, your flagship show. Maybe
Don't
they
call her
think
up then.
maybe they
Don't
think that the Raw audiences don't want to see good women's wrestling. Then why are they chanting, "We want Sasha"?
Why are you doing the Divas Revolution then?
There's your point. But moving on, we have a weird case of the WWE and their product placement. Because hey, this week's edition of Monday Night Raw is sponsored by Payday, the candy bar without chocolate. I didn't know this existed before I saw Raw. I know it exists now, and I don't need to. It's not a thing in this country. I don't need to know it exists, but now it's been firmly implanted in my head because they did not shut the fuck up about it. To the point, quite literally, to the point where they had Paige and Byron Saxton doing a product placement for it. They show Byron Saxton asking the fans outside the arena before Raw happens, "Who's the wackiest WWE superstar?" Everyone says either Paige or Dean Ambrose. More people said Paige, therefore, Paige is declared the WWE's most wackiest wrestler and steals a payday from Byron Saxton. End of story. Why you...
You're going to
Paige?
do product placement. At least do product placement where it's like
If you're gonna use Paige,
all over
don't
the
use her to
fucking
plug
world.
bloody paydays!
What is a payday?
I don't
What is
know.
a payday?
It's a
My payday is on Friday. What are you talking about?
It's a confectionery. It does not have chocolate in it. I don't know what it is.
So it's not a confectionery. It's just shit wrapped up.
It's nuts. He wants nuts.
Just by pistachios.
Paige apparently pistachios. Oh, okay. Next match: John Cena United States Open Challenge. Now I'm okay with this. I'm okay with the fact that John Cena does open challenges, but this particular open challenge is everything that's wrong with the concept of the United States Open Challenge. Because Dolph Ziggler actually answered the call this time. It wasn't taken out by New Day unlike 2 weeks ago. He actually answered the challenge. And let's just start off with the weirdest thing that happened in this match. A fan in the arena somewhere proposed to his girlfriend. She said yes. Do you want to know why I know she said yes? Because John Cena, whilst this match is happening, in the middle of this match, John Cena grabs a microphone and acknowledges that she said yes. In the middle of the match. Whilst the match is happening, he grabs a microphone and says, "This is a raw moment, she said yes. Congratulations." Then they went back to wrestling. What? Why? Why, John? Why are you doing this? What? What's the point?
I wouldn't, okay, it's nice. Like, I just want a love heart for some reason. I don't know how to get rid of it. The point is that it would have been nice if it was like during an ad break or something. So, like, in the arena, and then you can put it online anyway.
Yeah.
During a match, John, what are you doing? Also, I saw that video. That's the one thing I've seen.
Yeah, you saw this.
And I couldn't tell you how awkward the woman looked when they interviewed both of them afterwards.
Yeah.
They were like, he was like, "Oh, it was a beautiful moment," and she's like, "Uh-huh. Oh, it was just lovely. Uh-huh. Oh, it was so romantic." Yeah, like
It's almost like she's
like,
embarrassed.
it's like you proposed to me at a wrestling show. What the fuck's wrong with you?
This is a man you want to spend the rest of your life with, right?
No, you don't.
A man wearing
No,
a
you
Seth
fucking
Rollins
don't.
shirt who proposes to you during Monday Night Raw and gets John Cena, his best friend for life, in the middle of the ring to acknowledge that it happens. Best
Okay,
thing ever,
wait.
right?
Wait. So WWE must have known about this.
Must
'Cause
have.
why would John Cena take time out of his match to be like, "Oh, someone's proposing, LOL." Like,
Proposal wins, LOL.
rise above proposal. Like, it's just shit.
Rise above divorce.
Rise above divorce. Well, at this rate, it's going to be it's not even going to be a divorce. It's just going to be like, ring.
Engagement's off, sorry.
Done.
Propose to me in a
Right.
different way. No, that's not the first terrible thing about this match. This match, okay, Dolph Ziggler, yeah, I'm not a fan of him, but I can appreciate his work ethic.
He's here to show the world.
He's here to show the world. He hits the world, John Cena, with about 5 finishes. Literally 5 different kinds of finishes. He headbutts him, hits a zigzag, pins him, Cena kicks out. It's various other finishes, Cena kicks out. Cena hits one attitude adjustment, pins him clean. What the fuck was the point? You say the United States Open Challenge is there to put over talent who don't have a
Oh,
spotlight.
that's a lie.
If
Like
you're going to put
austerity,
over
lie.
Dolph Ziggler, you're not going to have him show that he cannot beat John Cena using all of his arsenal and will then submit to 1AA.
It's a fallacy.
That's not making him over, that's making him look like dog shit.
It's a lie. Everything you know is completely wrong.
The US Open Challenge is a lie. It's like the cake. It's a lie.
Everything's a lie.
So John Cena wins. And the funniest part about this is that you cut back to Kane frequently during the evening.
There's a funny part.
He's on a conference call with Triple H, and he's like telling him what's happening during Raw, and Kane is like, "Yeah, John Cena and Dolph Ziggler put on a filibuster of a match." Triple H doesn't even bother to ask who won. He's just like, "Oh yeah, no, that's great. So hey," he doesn't bother to ask who wins. 'Cause it's obvious at this point. It's like fucking
Kane,
whatever.
what happened to Raw?
That voice devolves further every week you do it.
What's next?
Okay, speaking of devolving every week, you have the Ascension. Going up in a squash match against the Dudleys. Dudleys win.
Who cares? Who fucking cares?
Moving on. Oh boy. Roman Reigns cuts a promo, everybody.
Who cares?
You don't. He's basically in front of a smarky Chicago crowd who hates him for some reason. I don't get why people hate Roman Reigns now,
I'm
but...
guessing Bray Wyatt interrupts because I just yelled out the word dirt.
Well, he does later, but before he does that, Roman Reigns basically explains why this feud is still going.
Okay,
And why
what
it
is his
will
great explanation?
He cost him the chance at Money in the Bank, and now he's bringing family into it. So now I'm gonna kill him because you stopped me from getting a big push, says Roman Reigns. Chicago crowd are like, what? And he goes, and he calls him out. And it's actually pretty interesting to see Roman Reigns try and do a promo in front of a crowd who hates him. It's like, imagine Year 8 biology science class, where you're doing a PowerPoint presentation and you have note cards, but you didn't revise the night before. That's the kind of thing it felt like. It was horrifying to watch. It was horrifying, because I like Roman Reigns. I don't know why they were shitting on him so much. And then, yes, Bray Wyatt comes out and interrupts, and we get our match, which is Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman.
Strowman.
Or Braun Strowman. Whatever it's fucking.
Brown turd man.
Amazing.
Get it? Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right. So Roman Reigns defeats Braun Strowman via countout and punches Bray Wyatt in the face afterwards, and that's that. I don't get the hate for Braun Strowman either.
He's just bad.
What is he bad at doing? Being a fuck-off giant monster?
And fat.
Yeah, that's the point.
He's tubby.
That's the point.
He has tubbo.
What do you want him to do?
I don't want him to exist.
But he's cool.
You had your fine with Luke Harper. You don't need Tubby McGee.
Would you
Tubby
rather have Eric
Turd
Rowan?
McGee. Turdy McTubtub.
Will you stop that?
You don't need this fucking brown snowman.
I think he's physically impressive, and he does the job.
He's not.
Right.
He's just a fat bastard.
If you saw him in real life, you would think, oh, that's...
He's fucking enormous, yes, because he needs to eat a salad. Fat fuck.
You'll want to talk, Andy. Eating salads, but anyway.
I'm not fat. Is this because I sang about tossing salad? Is that it?
Sure, if you want to bring that into the conversation, that's
No,
fine. No, I'm happy to work
wait,
with that. I'm happy to
fuck.
work with tossing salad. Okay, speaking of tossing salad, you have Rusev. Who, when... Oh, by the way, I don't know if you heard this, Andy.
What?
Rusev and Lana got shoot engaged.
For realsies?
For realsies.
What? His
I'm not
timing
done.
is so bad.
I'm not
What's
done.
wrong with this guy?
I'm not done. So,
Oh.
Rusev and Lana got shoot engaged. TMZ
Right.
picked up the story. And then WWE picked up the story. And made it part of the storyline he's currently in with Summer Rae.
How do you have that any fucking sense?
What the fuck are you... What?
I don't... how does that make any sense?
It doesn't. Simply put, it doesn't make sense. And, okay, here's another problem with the booking. Ryback defeats Rusev clean.
Oi.
Remember when Rusev was undefeated?
Remember when he came out in the tank?
Remember when he was cool?
Remember when he was good?
Yeah. It's a fond memory. But no.
That was in April!
He gets shit on by Ryback.
It's fucking October.
Yeah.
It's just
Mm.
it's not even a year.
It's not even half a year. But yeah. Rusev's in the ring, and then Summer comes in and is like, Roo! And cuts a promo about how he's engaged to Lana. And is like, you cheated on me, fuck you, bye! And goes away forever.
He didn't cheat on me. That's not how life works.
They have no ability to separate what's happening in real life and what's happening in this convoluted as fuck god-awful storyline.
This is if I was Vince and the WWE, I'd be so mad at Rusev. I'd be like, why did you do this now? Why don't you do it after?
No, it's quite justified, because the reason why they split up Rusev and Lana in the first place is because Vince McMahon believes guys like Rusev don't get girls like Lana. LOL, Vince. Yes, in the 70s.
Vince, he did. It's called life.
He did.
Oh God,
Just did.
I don't understand how he's so stupid. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I currently can't cope with this show. How much longer do we have?
We are just
3 hour Raw.
We're about 3/4 of the way through
Oh, thank Christ. Okay.
at this point. So Summer Rae leaves Rusev, and I guess Rusev and Lana are together now, and Dolph Ziggler's just by himself, and this storyline is over, finally. I'm so happy this is over.
You know what? This
has been the
engagement actually
worst.
wasn't that good of an idea.
Rusev saved this entire angle by being entertaining throughout it, and by actually ending it.
Yeah. I mean,
Him and Summer Rae have been the best
I'm
things
glad
about
it's
this
over.
entire storyline. Like, that's just the bottom line. Like, they've been great. In a terrible feud, but they have been great with what they've been given.
I mean,
Push Summer Rae. Make her better in the ring. She already has the mic stuff down. Make her
they
better in the
gave
ring. And then
Rusev a
do that.
fish. A fucking fish.
And he threw it. He made it work. Rusev is fucking hilarious. He's my favorite part about this whole thing. But yep, that's done. Finally. Hooray. Praise be to the world. It is over.
Praise be, it's over.
It's over. But, speaking of over, Kevin Owens comes out to an audience of cheers. He's the Intercontinental Champion, by the way, in case you forgot that, like Brendan did.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. He is in a match against Kalisto
Why?
of the Lucha Dragons, because Kevin Owens was in a match with Sin Cara last week, and he attacked Kalisto afterwards. So now they're having a match this week,
Okay.
because it was booked that way, Andrew. And so you have that happening,
Okay.
and Kevin Owens wins.
Good. Okay. I thought you were going to say Kalisto wins. And
Oh, no. Well, even if he did win, it would be bad for the Intercontinental Championship, yes, but think about it. These are two homegrown NXT talents. Kalisto is criminally underrated, in my opinion.
Oh, he's amazing.
He is amazing, and the fact that these two are getting a match on Raw, good. Do that
Yeah.
more.
I mean, it's good, but I would prefer Kevin Owens being not with that belt. But
I would rather the belt be a big deal. The thing is, you can put the belt on anybody, and you can believe they want to make it good, but they're just not. They're just not at this point. They're not trying anymore. They tried with Daniel Bryan, but that kind of killed the mood a bit, and now the boner's gone. So,
Did you say the bone is gone?
the boner's gone. So let's
It's gone.
talk.
It's like this, and now it's just this. Just flopping around.
Speaking of boners, Divas match.
Oh no, Sam, no.
Brie
No.
Bella and Alicia Fox taking on Divas champion Charlotte and Becky Lynch. Okay. Now,
Okay.
if Charlotte is Divas champion, yeah?
Wait, is she?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck me, Andrew. But she's Divas champion, okay? Let's get
Okay,
this
good.
straight.
Yeah.
She should win her matches, yeah?
This is probably the time when she didn't win.
Brie Bella and Alicia Fox defeated Charlotte and Becky Lynch after Charlotte got pinned after a drop kick.
Why?
I don't know. This is a prime example of booking things badly on this show. Charlotte loses after a dropkick from Brie Bella. Why? Why?
Why?
Did that happen?
Why? Fuck. This is a revolution, right?
Mm.
Supposedly, correct?
Supposedly, yeah. That's what they're calling it.
No,
Stop
it's
that.
fucking not.
I think the quote from the Princess Bride movie sums us up well. You keep
I have
using
not
that
seen that
word.
film.
You
Please
keep using
explain.
that word. I don't think you means what I think it means. I do not think it means what you think it means. I just butchered that quote, but that's what they're thinking a revolution is. This isn't that.
I'm more concerned why you've seen Princess Bride.
It's a good movie. Fuck you. Anyway.
Debatable.
Brie Bella and Alicia Fox defeated the Divas champion Charlotte and Becky Lynch, who is also doing nothing. Why is she also doing nothing? Book her, please.
I hate this shit.
I hate this shit. And there's a difference between bad booking and the guy who I wanted to win didn't win.
Oh yeah,
There's
I
a
mean,
key difference here.
This is just awful. It
This
doesn't.
is.
It's not.
And that's the penultimate match of the night, because now we get to the shit show that was the main event.
Oh my god! I think this is still Kane winning, isn't it?
Kane told Triple H that it's going to be him versus Seth Rollins in the main event. We've
No.
not seen Seth Rollins throughout this entire Raw, by the way. He only shows up for the main event. We haven't seen him throughout the entire show. The WWE World Heavyweight Champion hasn't made an appearance until the main event. Okay, fine. Triple H is like, Kane, you can't do this. You're crazy. Find somebody else. You cannot do this, Kane. Find somebody else. So, who do you think Seth Rollins faces, Andy?
But demon.
Demon Kane.
Oh, it's the same bloody person. Stop hating this shit.
Isn't it the same person? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it the same person?
The same fucking person.
Loophole City, bitch.
Oh god, this is so
Demon
bad.
Kane versus Seth Rollins in a lumberjack match. Okay.
It's got nothing to do with lumberjacks with this. Let's move on.
Unless we have checkered shirts.
How did
or-
it end, Sam? Just tell me how it ended.
So, big kerfuffle ensued when all of the lumberjacks started fighting each other for no reason.
Yeah, every lumberjack match ever in history, right? Yeah.
They get into the ring, and then Seth Rollins gets tombstoned by Demon Kane, and Demon Kane pins Seth Rollins clean.
I'm done. No more. Not doing this anymore. I don't know. No more. I'm done.
Andy,
Anymore. Fuck stupid.
Andy,
Not doing it.
Andy.
No. I literally threw my mic on the ground. I was like, no. No. Right, what happened, Sam? Just tell me what happened.
I told you what happened. That's what
No,
actually
tell me really what happened.
Lumberjacks started fighting.
Right,
Fight
typical
went
match.
into the ring.
That's fine. I find that okay.
During the chaos, the fight dispersed out of the ring, giving Kane enough time to tombstone Seth Rollins and pin him clean.
No, not accepting this. This is not a thing. No.
Andy?
No. Demon Kane can't pin Seth Rollins. No. Right. One final chance, right? Stop taking the piss and just tell me what happened.
Lumberjack match.
Right, got that bit.
They start fighting each other.
Right.
Fight goes into the ring.
Okay.
Fight disperses out of the ring, giving
Okay.
Kane the opportunity to tombstone Seth Rollins
No.
and pin him
No.
clean.
No.
God,
God,
it's malfunctioning.
No.
It's malfunctioning.
No! Why Kane? Why? Sting! I would have preferred. Big Show? Maybe not. John Cena? God, maybe not good. I'm malfunctioning here. Help me, Sam, please.
Alright, okay, so I've said before I'm a
Can't
fan
tell
of the
this
Demon
is
Kane thing. I'm a fan of Kane and what he's doing now.
No,
He should not go over the WWE World Heavyweight Champion clean before they have a match on pay-per-view.
Kane.
That's ridiculous.
It's fucking Kane.
It's complete nonsense that they booked Demon Kane to go over Seth Rollins clean. The booking of Seth Rollins is the worst thing in this company right now. They're doing this to their WWE World Heavyweight Champion. The Authority hates him for some reason. We don't know why. He constantly has to prove himself, even though it's clear that he can perform in the ring, as evidenced by his matches with John Cena at SummerSlam, and his matches with Sting at SummerSlam, and his other matches with other people when he wasn't even champion. Remember the Royal Rumble Triple Threat that's a Match of the Year contender? He competed in that. It was fine, right? But no, for some reason, Seth Rollins has been booked like a cowardly chicken shit heel who can't get the job done, when it's been proven before he's more than capable of getting the job done. We know he is. He's not booked to. Why? Why do you have to make your United States Championship more prestigious than the main belt in the company, which you have made prestigious since Brock Lesnar won it and never appeared with it? Is that what it takes? Do we have to put the belt back on Lesnar now to give this thing more meaning? Because now it's completely destroyed. You've done this. You, WWE, have done this to your own World Heavyweight Championship.
It is Kane! The point is that they take the piss out of WCW, right?
Yeah.
For having Ric Flair when he was 900 years old. When they had all these old tossers, like Hulk Hogan, and Macho Man Randy Savage, and fucking Lex Luger, and all these old tossers. Pot! Mother! Fucking! Kettle! Ugh! Like, seriously. Like, what? How? What? What are you doing? Like, you've literally got a 50-year-old man who is dressed up like a gimp, literally pretty much like a gimp, defeating one of your most talented people on Raw cleanly. Why? Why? Seriously, why? Fucking tell me, please, Vince. I'm talking to you now. Why? What went through your head when you thought, my God, Kane, he's a fresh character. He's been around for 20 years. He's amazing. He's gotta go over with Seth. Gotta keep Kane strong. Why? He's a fat fuck. He's a fat, bald, goofy, weird, mask-wearing, suddenly now has hair, gimp. He's a fiery gimp. Fuck off, Kane.
I'm no Kevin Nash level booking genius, but the champion should win a match every so often, don't you think?
I hate Kane. Oh my God, this is no wonder this show is so bad and one of the worst fucking Raws they've ever done. No fucking... Do I need to explain to you why it's bad? It's 3 hours of this shit. If it was 2, maybe it'd be alright. We'd just say, well, it was just an off day. Or if it was an hour, or half hour, or 5 fucking minutes. I'd be like, okay, whatever, but fuck, it's 3 fucking hours, and you're competing with pro-American football and everything else under the motherfucking sun. And this turd that you call Raw, you throw at the screen and you go, watch this shit. No! Fuck you! This is the same company that produced NXT, which is actually fucking good, which, guess what? Vince was there for in Brooklyn. He was fucking there. He could have you would think he would get a clue, wouldn't you? You'd think he'd be like, well, maybe I should do some of those things. No! Fucking Demon Kane!
Are you done?
Get a clue, you old bastard! For fuck's sake! Jesus fucking Christ. Even TNA would do something stupid, and they don't even have a world champion! They don't even have a TV show anymore! I'm done.
Yeah?
I think think I'm done.
I have a theory. What if Kane's plane crashed on its way from Hawaii, and this is all in his own head because he's in a coma right now? Think about it.
That would be quite literally, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, the worst fucking thing I have ever heard since Kane beating Seth Rollins. If Kane just woke up from a coma and was like, it was all just a dream, I'd just be like, nope, I'm done. Nope.
It sounds like all of the events from the past couple of weeks have been inside his own head. Don't you agree?
I can't deal with this.
Kane is in line for a title shot and he seems happier than ever. He even went over Seth Rollins in the main event of Raw.
Please, no, Sam. No.
Throughout the night, he had reception troubles talking to Triple H.
No, Sam, please, no.
This is all in Kane's head, I'm telling you. This is a nightmare. Or a dream in his case. It's a nightmare for us because we have to watch it.
Oh my god, but even still, it's not even fun to watch.
No.
Like,
No, I watch it for the wrestling. I will say this. I watch it for
I don't.
I watch it for the wrestling at this point. The wrestling is okay. And the fact that there are better wrestling shows out there, some are even produced by the WWE themselves, the fact that there's better out there gives me little to no motivation to continue watching Raw when the best part of it is the New Day, and they're only there for like half an hour, if that.
And they're a comedy gimmick group.
They are. There was a
Like,
point.
they're never
There was a
gonna-
point. They were lumberjacks, right? They were lumberjacks in this main event. They stole the show by helping Seth Rollins and cheering him on, and it's like, of course, the New Day make the spotlight move onto themselves. Why wouldn't they? They're the best thing.
I just can't bring.
And the fact that there's a team of writers for Raw, a team
And then
of writers. You got this shit? It's almost like they threw shit at the wall, see what didn't stick, and picked it up off the floor and made Raw out of it.
One of them is Jimmy Jacobs. You would think someone who's a wrestler would know. He would know. This is AIDS. This is the drizzling shit. This is basically wrestling's form of hemorrhoids. It's a hemorrhoid. It's piles. This is wrestling piles. Welcome to Monday Night Piles. That's what you're watching. Fucking... It's awful. Why in the fuck would anyone watch this shit? Guess what? They fucking don't as well. It's 3 hours. It involves old people for no reason who people laugh at because they thought they were dead, or they just don't exist, or they retired, or they just fucking disappeared off the face of the earth. And then you book your world champion, the guy that represents your company technically, really. You make him look like shit. Like this fucking... God. It's so God. TNA. I like the opposite end of the scale was stupid. Can't there be a company where there's a fucking middle ground? For the love of God, someone please. Fucking God almighty. No wonder fucking they're looking towards ESPN for everything. Because if I was USA, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you fucking doing? I'm just done. I'm emotionally spent from this shit.
And with that, we're closing the book on Monday Night Raw. And we're closing this book on the edition of the Suplah. I hope you've enjoyed this week's show. It's been a fun one. Don't you agree, Andy?
I don't want to watch Raw again.
Well, no, you don't have to. But before we move on, I want to go over some of the comments from last week's episode where we talked about TNA and their Bound for Glory and how it was terrible.
Could I quickly talk about that briefly? Because I
Of course. Now, what did you think of the TNA and their World Title Series now, based on what we talked about last episode, whilst I find these comments?
The dumbest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Right? Yeah? No? It has merits, though, don't you agree?
Nope. No merits.
No merits at all. Not the fact that the knockouts have a chance to win the world title, not the fact that there is a round-robin tournament in wrestling that isn't in Japan. None of that's a merit for you. No,
EC3 is no longer champion. It was the best thing about your company, and now you've gotten rid of it.
Very true. Very true. That is a very big detraction, but this entire thing is happening in the first place.
Like, I don't get it. What was the point? What was the point? What was the point in putting the belt on Matt Hardy when you knew that you taped shows in advance where it would fuck everything up? Why would you do that if you fucking knew? Like, I would understand if the title was vacant. The better thing they could have done was EC3 cheats or something. Like, even though it's like a no DQ thing, like he does something like that, and Dixie comes out like, "Fuck this, we're vacating the belt," like on Impact or something, or on a YouTube video like, "EC3, I don't care if I'm your fucking aunt. You can't do this shit anymore. This is bullshit. You've kept that belt for so long by doing fucking stupid things. No, you can't do that anymore." That would have been fine. That would have been great. And I'm a fucking booking genius. Clearly, because that's more better than Matt Hardy winning for no fucking reason and fucking... Wrestling is stupid. What are the
We got a comment here from Rebel Lunatic that says, Bound for Glory wasn't really advertised on TNA TV except the video packages. Not to mention, they don't do Bound for Glory series matches anymore. I completely forgot that the Bound for Glory series existed.
I missed that.
I thought, hang on, Bound for Glory, doesn't it usually have a thing in the weeks up to it? Apparently not this year. Apparently they just skipped over that part for some reason. I don't know why. I thought the Bound for Glory tournament was actually decent, if I'm not mistaken.
It was actually, I mean, the rules are a bit dumb, like you get extra points for a submission. Why? I mean, the thing is, like, this wasn't a WrestleMania. This wasn't a supercard. This was a glorified one night only, really.
It really was.
It's just, it wasn't, and you know how many people paid to be there?
280 people.
Yeah. Fucking horrible. Like, you could have just done it at the Impact Zone. I wouldn't have cared. I literally would. At this point, I wouldn't have cared. I mean, it looked like a joke. And could this thing just go away already?
Andy the Cynical Grinch over here. We also have M. Gunter commenting with, your TNA champion, the 87-time world champion, abeyance. Too true. I think too true. Vacated championships should only be done if absolutely necessary. This was completely unnecessary from TNA. Like,
this is the most... No, I can't remember where I heard this, but it's actually true. I think it might be Meltzer who said it. This is the most TNA event TNA have ever done.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Because this is typical TNA. Like, win world title, vacated the next day, there's a tournament for it. Why? WCW did this shit before it died. They had like 20 world champions before it died. Like,
Sure, but did they ever have tournaments where people who no longer work in the company were competing for it, and people who did work in the company weren't competing in the tournament? Did that ever happen in WCW?
Are you fucking kidding me?
You know, Austin Aries and Kenny King are in this tournament, despite the fact that Kenny King is signed to Ring of Honor right now, and Austin Aries doesn't work for TNA anymore. And Bram is also in this tournament, despite the fact that he's been suspended indefinitely for beating up his spouse. You know all of this, right? You know this to be true?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No?
What?
They have a champions group made of former TNA champions. You want to know who's in this group? You have EC3, you have Bobby Lashley, you have Ken Anderson, and you have Austin Aries. Eric Young's not in there.
Oh my god, why?
He still works with the company, and he's not in there.
What's happening? Let's make it stop, please.
Jeff Hardy works with that company. He's not in there.
Isn't he injured, though?
Probably. But for the best part, Matt Hardy, your former TNA World Heavyweight Champion, isn't in the champions group made up of former champions.
I'm done with this shit. Please.
You have Group UK, made up of people from the United Kingdom. You have Bram, Drew Galloway, Rockstar Spud, and Grado. Despite the fact that Aidan O'Shea, an Irishman, is in the wildcard group instead. Why is he not in Group UK?
What is happening? What is this Greek bollocks? What is this shit?
TNA. And with that, I think we should end this week's episode. You can find us on Facebook at The Suplah. You can find us on Twitter at The Suplah. You can also go to suplah.com. We got plenty of articles every week, and you can see the show on there and download your MP3s of this glorious entity, however which way you want. I think Andy's on the brink of despair at this point, and there may not be any way to bring him back.
What the fuck, man?
Can you at least do the outro, my dear friend?
So, don't watch wrestling, just watch this show. I have been Andy Con.
I have been Sam Brooks.
Fuck wrestling.
Fuck wrestling, right? The only good products right now are literally Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and PWG. Like, that's it.
NXT.
NXT I would qualify as a WWE product still. The WWE product as a whole is respectful to their flagship show. Raw shit. I don't really qualify NXT as a I can see it as a parent.
Rousey has a boyfriend. What the fuck?
Of course she does. Why
All
wouldn't
right.
she? Are you disappointed it's not you?
No. Well, okay. Right. I need to address this now before the show ends. I'm not an idiot. Like, I realize that's just my, like, celebrity crush. That's it. It's not fucking anything more than that.
Is that the address?
That's the address.
Is that the state of address from Lord Farquaad?
I'm not Lord Farquaad, and we
It's Lord
will
Farquaad.
have a perfect kingdom.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it! What are you waiting for?